Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and this is the Life Spirit Design Studio. So it is the end of the year, 2023, and what a freaking whirlwind it has been. And I am in the midst of all kinds of stuff, but you'll hear about that in next week's video. So to send off the year, I wanted to do something kind of different and chill and just super easy for me to put together, if I'm being quite honest. So today we will be doing a fun art supply unboxing. So this is not sponsored, by the way. I bought this like a couple months ago and it took a really long time to ship. It got here a week ago, I think now, and I thought it would be fun to do an unboxing. So if you guys have been around the channel for a little while, you'll know that I have been griping for like the last couple of years about not doing any traditional media, any traditional art at all. And I have tons of markers and paints and all this stuff that I even this year like made a nice home for in my studio makeover, and I just haven't touched any of it. So I saw, I don't remember the artist, somebody on Instagram, I'll put the name up here, was promoting a 10% off coupon for Copic markers doing a mystery box. And I was really intrigued because it was only like, I think it was like a $50 box, and you could, and I think with the coupon, I think it like saved me the shipping. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was like you can get like $100 to $400 worth of Copic markers, and some of them are like discontinued sets and stuff. And I haven't touched my Copic markers in like maybe 3 or 4 years at least. And I used to be really good with them, and that was like one of my favorite things. And my first set of Copic markers was one of the big sets. I'll show it to you. And it was like my 18th birthday present from my parents and my grandparents. Like they combined their funds for my birthday to buy me this set. So that was like my late high school medium of choice, and I got really good with them, and then I just haven't touched them. And I think knowing when they stopped doing the refills for the markers, I think I kind of gave up because I knew that some of them, like I have some of the refills for some of the colors that I would use a lot. So yeah, I was kind of scared to like blow through something that I knew I couldn't get anymore. But I thought this would be a fun incentive to pick up some traditional media again. So let me shut up now and let's get into this box. All right, I honestly have no idea how these are packaged in here. This is the box that it shipped in, and I just didn't want to unbox it in case it was all just loose in there. And it is all loose in there. Ooh. All right, well, I certainly don't think, well, I don't know. There's actually a lot of stuff under there. Ugh. I love you guys. Sorry for the crunching noises. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of pull these out and show them off. And I may do, I don't know if I'm gonna go back and do research on what these things cost, but let's just dive in. Okay, so first, this is fun because my favorite markers were their sketch markers. So this is a 3-pack of the sketch markers. Looks like we have yellowish shade, yellow ochre, and Tuscan orange. So this is like maybe like a warm skin tone, maybe? Interesting. I think I have some of these colors. There's a coupon. I don't know if this is like a one-time use coupon. I don't know, just in case, if you guys want to use some. Bold primary sketch markers. I definitely have a lot of these. And I'll do swatches at the end too. So the colors on this one are 100 black, ultramarine, burnt umber, ocean green, lipstick red, and cadmium yellow. So 2 sets of sketch markers. There is a marker case, which is funny because I had one of these. I don't think, oh, this is retail value $25. I think it was actually a Prismacolor brand, but I had one of these, and this is what I used to carry my art supplies around in like high school and beyond, and I finally just got rid of it. So, I mean, this is probably nice to have, and it feels rigid inside. I'll open that up soon. Ooh, okay, there's actually some interesting goodies in here. But I certainly didn't get like something that was super expensive. So we have some loose pens. This one is the Copic Multiliner 0.3 size in wine. I don't know if it's gonna... I'm not very good at figuring out how to unfocus this camera. 0.1 multiliner in black. And a Copic ink. It says it's a refill nozzle. This is black, I think. Yeah, 100 black. I'm not actually sure what this is. Is this what they replaced the refill things with? I'm not entirely sure. I wish they'd give like a pamphlet in here that shows everything. Oh, this is interesting. So I got one of their little gachapon balls. And I'm gonna have to open this. It looks like there's teeny tiny markers in there. I think I saw some people posting about these, and I believe they're Japan exclusive. Oh my god, does this actually work? That's so cute. So it's like, you get a little keychain. I don't know if you can see the keychain. And then there's like some teeny tiny markers in there. I don't know, I'll open those too. And then of course it comes with the pamphlet of all the things that you can get. Oh my god, they actually work. So these are the color sets you can get. This is the one that I got. And there's one more. So those itty bitties actually work. That's cool. And then it looks like you can get a little tiny carrying case for all of the markers if you collect them all. That is hilarious. And then the last thing in here, I didn't know they offered these, but I should have known. Which is really sad because I definitely won't use these, but it's a bunch of manga paper. So it has the measurements on the edges. I don't know if you can see, it's really faint and my exposure might be up too high, but if you see on the edges here, there's like some measurements. You can see it better, like it looks like this, but very faint. So to help measure out your panels and stuff, that's really cool. How many sheets are in here? It's 40 sheets. Looks like they're A4 size. It literally says it on top. Man, this actually might be kind of fun. I've always wanted to use screen tones, so it might be fun maybe someday when I really get back into traditional media to do like some originals on these with screen tones and markers and stuff. And that's the empty box. So this was actually a much shorter video than I expected. But let me get out my paper and show you guys the swatches. I actually figured it would be probably better to just test this paper out too. So I'm gonna sacrifice one of these to play with. And I know markers, I know Copic markers are really known for bleeding through, so I'm actually just using the back side of this thing to catch so it doesn't stain my desk. Okay, well, I'm gonna open this one first because I have no idea what it is. And if it's a refill, great, because I probably would be using black most of all. Oh, I love this pull tab. Also, sorry that my nails are janky. They've finally grown out to a point where I haven't decided if I'm going to fill them in or get them redone. Oh yeah, that is definitely a refill. So that's nice. They just kind of downsized them, it looks like. That's very squeaky. And it's 12 milliliters of black refill. All right, I don't know if you can see now how faint these lines are, but super cool. All right, let's try the multi-liners first. I don't think I've ever actually had a Copic multi-liner pen. I've always used microns. Oh, that's tiny. Oops. Tiny, tiny. This is the 0.1 black. It's not 0.1. My lining is crooked. I am so used to digital media. So this is the wine color, which I think is extremely interesting. And this one's 0.3, which is probably closer to a size that I would actually use. So let me show you side by side. Not quite as tiny as the 0.1. Nice. That's really pretty. Okay, let's do the primaries next. These are the colors. I don't know if they're gonna show up. And I'm pretty sure I have all of these in my other set, maybe with the exception of Ocean Green. Man, I know as soon as I pop one of these open, I'm gonna be so nostalgic for that alcohol marker smell. So, again, I always liked the sketch markers because I liked having the brush nib that had some, like, a little bit of flexibility to it, but also some stiffness. I mean, I already know what this looks like. It's just black. And then this is the chisel end. They all come with a chisel end. That's good smell. So the ultramarine. At least I didn't get any duplicate colors of the sketch markers. That was kind of nice. I wonder if they do that on purpose. Burnt umber. I would never use the chisel end because I just never really felt the need to. Ocean green. Oh, that's pretty. Oh man, this feels like high school. Lipstick red. And last out of this set is cadmium yellow. Oh, I actually used the whole set of the chisel that time. And next I'm going to do this color fusion set with the, I don't know why it says 4. Maybe that's just set number 4, with the 3 warm tones in it. I definitely don't, I might have yellow ochre, but I don't have the other 2 colors, I don't think. All right, let's do lightest to darkest. So we'll do the yellowish shade. Oh, maybe I do have this one. I don't know, I have a couple of skin tone ones that are similar to this. That's a really good skin tone marker. Then we have yellow ochre. So I keep showing you these upside down. Ooh. It's gotta be one of my favorite colors. And then we have, come on, Tuscan orange. Ooh, okay, that is actually my favorite color. Pumpkin orange. Fun. Okay, now, I didn't realize these are all on the keychain. That's pretty though, nice and translucent. So each of these are usable markers, supposedly. And I think you can only use, oh, Oh, no, they're not. They're not usable. I just tried to take the lid off and they're not. That's cute though. So basically, these are like curated. I don't know if you can see those numbers. They're very tiny. These are curated color palettes to like match up. Can you see those? I don't know if you can see those, but the colors are G000 pale green, B12 ice blue, and G02, which is spectrum green. I almost couldn't even read that. So I don't think I have ice blue, but I don't know that I have the others. So that is the haul. Let me check and see how this bled through. Oh, hardly at all. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, I was on the fence about it, but you can't have an art haul video without doing an art piece with the haul. And I thought, because of the selection of colors that I was given, the best representative for this drawing would be Periwinkle, because the red and the skin tone color, and some of the green, I guess, and the yellow. But anyway, while I doodle my precious son, I was doing some research about the cost of each individual thing that I got in this box, because I wasn't sure how much it totaled out to be, because that $100 to $400 range is so vast, and I feel like I didn't get that many things and they weren't like anything spectacular, so I wanted to know what the breakdown was. So as we saw, that carrying case, which I totally forgot to feature in the end and open up and everything, it's still packed away, it had a price tag on it which retailed at like $24.99, so $25. Again, I haven't opened it yet, so it does feel rigid inside, so I'm sure there's like some compartments for pens and some of the marker sets, but I honestly probably will re-gift it because I don't foresee myself taking markers out and about, but who knows? Who knows what this next year will hold. Next, I did the refill ink research, and on the Copic website that is $6 for the 12 ounces, which doesn't feel like a lot, but considering their markers are like $3 or $5 a piece, I guess that's not a bad deal for, I don't remember, I think the old one said how many markers it can refill, but I know that this is less than what the old refills used to be. The multi-liners were about $4 a piece, so $8 for both of the ones that I got. And this is where I forgot how quickly those numbers can add up. The set of primary colors, the 6-pack, that one retails for almost $48 on Copic's website. So that was probably the best deal of all, even though I have most of those colors. The 3-pack color fusion of like the warm skin tones was $24 on their website, $24. And then the last two things I had to go elsewhere online to do research because I couldn't find them on their website. The manga paper, I could not find, it's a .2 brand, which is the Copic Marker brand. It's .2 brand manga paper, manga manuscript paper, but I couldn't find like that specific cover online, and anything else that's that specific was out of a Japanese stationery store that was in yen. So based on what I saw for the size and the count of paper, I estimate it's, and this is a very broad range, that it's somewhere between like $12 to $25 depending on your source. And then the gashapon, obviously you can't get that here. I was seeing those little tiny marker gashapon balls selling individually for about $8 on like eBay and stuff, but I'm going to assume that in yen that was about 500 yen, so roughly like $4 to $5 for those, which totals out to be, so I only got about like $137 worth of stuff in this box. So this is not probably something I would buy again. I don't think, for somebody who doesn't do traditional media, I don't think it was a very good value for the amount spent, and especially not for the wait, since I waited like 2 months for it. And I'm gonna have to go back and count, but I'm pretty sure I have all of the colors, well, most of the colors out of the primary set, and I don't know if I have the other warm tone ones, but it's like, I think I would have liked a little more variety. But if you're a beginner and you're wanting to dip your toes into the world of alcohol markers, I know that there are more affordable brands out there, like Ohuhu and others that I have never used before. But this would be a really great way to like dip your toes into the world of Copics, because it did give you quite an array of things. And I mean, I will say it's nice to have the multi-liners. I've never owned Copic multi-liners. Like I mentioned, I have only done micron pens. And the refill, I think I have actually a lot of black refill, so that was kind of a bummer because it's so basic. And I don't know if I did get back into markers, I don't know that I would really use black, because that was more my outlining color. And even now, like, I don't use colors that dark in my work anymore. But again, like, this is stuff that I could probably regift, or I don't know, maybe I can do my own bundle giveaway. I have a lot of things, a lot of art supplies and things that I need to get rid of. Overall, it was fun. It provided entertainment for myself and hopefully for you guys. And it is a nice incentive to get back into traditional media on some level. So I will leave you guys here until the end of the video and let you watch Periwinkle come to life.
When an ecstasy came over me, and all that I could do was laugh. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it back. How could I hold it?
All right, well, that wraps up the video. I was really on the fence of whether or not I wanted to actually like draw anything with the markers, but I figure if you're gonna do an unboxing with art supplies, you have to use the art supplies. So Periwinkle turned out really cute, and it was a nice exercise to get back into the Copic markers. And obviously, as you could see, I am not very good at coloring within the lines because I don't even like use hand strokes to color in my digital art. I use a fill tool, so definitely have some rusty skills, but it was really nice and he turned out so cute. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was fun, and if I do end up getting back into traditional media of any kind, I would love to do more videos like this. And obviously I'm an artist, so I need to be doing more like draw with me videos to begin with. So let me know in the comments if you guys enjoyed this and if you like this style of video. But otherwise, I know it's almost the new year, so happy new year to everybody, and I hope that you had a wonderful and relaxing holiday season. I certainly haven't, because I've been very busy, and this was just like a nice little break from all of the craziness that I've been working on, which again, you'll see in the next video because it's going to be SAC Anime Artist Alley Prep. So with that, I will leave you guys to the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, 'cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't.